And earlier in the high ground up there, I
Sure.
was kind of scared because I saw they had a Roadhog in Hanzo, and I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
kind of scared that if I peeked like shooting right there instead of like backing up to the side and healing Bastion, I would get like hooked or headshot.
Oh,
Should I be worried about that, or should I just still put up shots?
so how you can deal with that? So usually if you play against like one-shot characters, especially against Widowmakers or snipers, there is a really big thing, such as we never want to double peek from the same position. So if you look at the Hanzo, just at the start, his crosshair is gonna be at like the position which you picked. So right there, he sees the bastion, so he's gonna have the crosshair right on the bastion all the time. Okay, and
Okay.
let's say he sees you. Yeah, also that might be concerning. If he sees you, he's gonna have the crosshair like somewhere around this spot maybe because he was playing around there. So we never want to be double peeking the snipers or one-shot characters like the hog. So how we would peek these guys? Maybe we don't wanna do it this way, but what we can do? How you would pick these guys differently?
Peek from the left, or
Peek
maybe
from the
use my
left.
wall climb or something.
Yeah, exactly. That is where wall climb is also really useful. That it's something you can utilize a lot. Just peek out. You can do quick headshot also because the crosshair is not on you anymore. It's somewhere else. It takes time to react, and at the same time, mechanically might be a little bit easier to do the headshots. Okay, let's think about this now. So we're falling back, which that makes sense, kind of supporting your team here, but where we want to be, so where we want to stay, where we can stay.
Maybe up top
Maybe up
on the
top.
bridge.
Okay, is it fine position for us? What do you think overall about the being up top? Is it better than being on low ground currently? And if yes, then why?
Being on top because no one is needs active healing and Moira's right there. So if I'm up top, I
Mm-hmm.
can maybe get a better angle on the enemy team and have like a different, make them look up and down at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, off angle, that is something to also implement potentially. That is something what you can implement even for the Ana in general. If you're looking for more aggressive nades, it's also really important. So what off angle is, it's a position where you're staying away from your main core. Basically, like right there, you have your team group together. Okay, so they are in this position, and if you taking this high ground here, or maybe you or over here, yeah, you're away from your main core, and that position allows you to basically create this scenario angle of attack on a certain position. Let's say you guys gonna have a fight in this yellow spot, then your
Mm-hmm.
team will peak this way, but you would peak slightly different way. And this, because you have the high ground, you can create more pressure potentially just because, well, for the enemy team, first of all, it will be harder to shut down all of you guys. Like, let's say the Hanzo, or maybe let's say the, I don't know, even the Hog, they will be only threatening like from this side, but because we have somebody taking off angle, that means they have to split their resources. Like the hawk will have to look up and down at the same time. It will be harder for these guys in general to do something. Like good example would be if you play against the Reinhardt, especially if he is putting his shield up, if he is pushing forward. In this current case, he's gonna be blocking all the damage from your team. But if you have somebody in off angle, then you can easily avoid the Reinhardt shield and just deal with the backline because of your angle. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is the first step, utilizing the off angle. Okay, let's look at us a little bit more. What do we do? And you see the Reinhardt is going forward. He's taking a lot of pressure, so you're trying to support him. That is fine. Okay, nice shot, nice shot. Okay, using Kiriko.
That's when, yeah, that's when I.
Oh, okay. I see. So that's where we went in, trying to save the Rhine. Yeah, okay. What do you think? So, most of your team right now seems like you guys taking a fight in this area. Okay. Can most of your team contribute on this aggression? Can they kind of utilize this, let's say, attention which the Reinhardt gets? Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, probably not, since the Roadhog's there.
Well, the Roderick is there, okay, but we can look at the rest. Yeah, so who can shoot these guys who are shooting your Reinhardt? Because that what matters. Yeah, like who can
Uh,
currently shoot somebody. I think okay, let's do it this way. Okay. So right now, who can shoot the sweeper? Who can shoot this Lucio? Who can shoot this hog maybe? Because these guys are turning the attention towards the Reinhardt, right?
Bastion and Moira.
Bash and Moira. Okay, so is it fine to try to save the Reinhardt here in this case? Are we contributing to the most of our team, like right now, with what we do?
Um, I guess yes, because
Yeah.
when I went in, I was thinking if Reinhardt died, we would lose point anyways.
Yeah, okay. So that is what's really important for you. You want to make sure that you contribute on location where most of your team can do things actively. Like that is what's called the Killbox as really useful. Can try to implement that as well. First of all, the definition. The kill box is basically a location where most of your team can actively look for shots and where they can actively press their mouse one, use their abilities. So basically, right now, if you look at Reinhardt, Bastion, Moira, you, Reaper, where all of these guys, where all of you guys can actively shoot somebody, yeah, do meaningful damage. Keep in mind the range of the heroes as well. Yeah, keep in mind maybe certain abilities. So what kind of area is your kill box now? What do you think?
The bend area.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that is exactly how you look at it. Yeah, that is your kill box, and your support mainly. What I can look to do is to either contribute to that area directly with your healing, just trying to heal your team, or indirectly with your damage, most of your time looking to shoot the enemy. That is really important because if you look at the shots on somebody in this area, because they got headshotted or maybe body shotted, because your team can fall up, that means this guy's, anybody who's in the kill box, they can be killable. So I was talking about taking Offangles, how it's really beneficial to be somewhere like on a, especially because you have opportunity to wall climb, how it's really beneficial for you to be in a up positions. Now, let's use the concept of the kill box and let's think what kind of off angle allows you to be really threatening towards an enemy team as well. So, or
The
maybe let's
pink
just,
building.
okay, well, what kind of building?
The pink one.
The pink one. Okay, so we can be over here, and then our kill box is kind of the yellow area, right? Most of your gameplay will be basically holding an off angle, holding a certain threatening position, creating a threat in this kill box area. So right now, your team is gonna attack from this side, and then you will be attacking from this side, and you make it really hard for the enemy team to pass, for the enemy team to pressure you to walk forward. Yeah,
Hmm.
their resources will be split, their attention will be split, and you stay there and you can be threatening with your shots, and this way you support your team even more. You continuously looking for a headshot. They cannot walk forward, cannot do damage to your team, and then once you get pressured, that is where you can sweep step. And see, like the greediness of the angles, the greediness of this off angles, it all depends on your sweep step range. So maybe we can be even over here. It's just slightly open. It's not a good corner. Yeah, maybe we can be even up here at this position.
Huh.
If you can't teleport to your team, if you can't sweep step back towards the safe position and still contribute to the area where the fight's happening, then that is gonna be alright. Well, now, where we can be, where we wanna be.
Top of the bridge or the building on the left,
On the left, can you be anywhere
or
else? Mm-hmm.
maybe on the right
On the
with the
right,
little blue thing.
that works too. Yeah, sure, that works too. Now, we can also add an extra layer to this, if you don't mind. So when we're taking off angles, just one more extra layer when you do stuff actively in the game. So see when this happens, because the enemy team, they will always try to take better map control. They will try to take those better positions. Something you can think about is also dealing with enemy taking off angles, winning those duels. Once you are on your angle, once you're on your off angle, because currently we can see the enemy team, the main core is pushing from this side, and the Reaper is taking the top left building. Technically, like these guys now, they have better position, better map control, and that allows them to create more and more pressure, which gonna be pushing you guys back. And because you guys pushed back, like the backline pushed back, then the Reinhardt can die. But let's say you win the angle control here, you push the Reaper away because he was staying on the angle, then you win the map control and you win the game. The Reaper kind of gives up the angle though after that, and then you have your own Reaper on the angle. Oh, now the table's turned, actually. Now you guys have an advantage. And see, this is what we're doing because Reaper is utilizing the angle. Now, see, just look at the enemy team, where their attention was. All their attention is towards the main core. Yeah, they were not even looking towards the off angle. That is the biggest part about those positions. So that is perfect example of how you utilize those. It's just the Reaper went for ultimate, but we as a Kiriko can look for shots, can look to be aggressive with our mouse one, which is really threatening as well. 120 damage for the headshot is really a lot. See the power of off angle? How we could prevent this happening if we would be on off angle too? Yeah.
That's actually, I think I called out before that fight. I was like, oh, the Reaper has ult.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to like prevent it.
Yeah. So see what I mean? Like, because you do early pressure as well. Like, let's say right now, you headshot the Reaper because you would be on the off angle. Maybe you would be somewhere even up here or something. Because you're on these positions, taking off angles, you prevent the enemy team from taking those as well.